There's a reason why you've always felt different. Maybe it's the way you see the world, the way moments seem to speak to you in ways others don't notice, or how you've always had this unshakable feeling that you're here for something bigger. It's not just your imagination. That feeling? It's a calling. And today we're going to uncover why you feel it and what it means. Some people move through life on autopilot, never questioning why they're here or what drives them forward. But you're not like that. There's a fire in you, a spark that refuses to dim. That's what makes you a chosen one. You're wired differently. There's something inside you that knows there's another layer to all of this, another level of existence that you're meant to connect with. And at the core of this connection are the spiritual gifts you've been carrying all along, waiting to be activated. Let's start with the idea of energy. Everything around you, your thoughts, your emotions, the people you meet, the environments you step into vibrates at a certain frequency. You felt this before, the way some places feel heavy and draining, while others feel light and uplifting. Or the way certain people seem to radiate peace, while others leave you feeling tense without even saying a word. This isn't random. As a chosen one, you're highly sensitive to these vibrations. You're like an antenna, always picking up signals that others can't. This sensitivity is one of your greatest gifts, but it can also feel overwhelming if you don't know how to handle it.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
So, what can you do with this sensitivity? The first step is recognizing it for what it is: a tool. Your ability to sense energy is like a compass, guiding you toward what aligns with your highest self and away from what drags you down. Think about the last time you ignored this inner compass. Maybe you stayed in a situation that felt wrong, or you ignored your gut when it warned you about someone. How did that turn out? Now think about the times you listened to it, the times you trusted that quiet pull towards something or someone that felt right. What happened then? This ability to feel and interpret energy isn't just a coincidence. It's your intuition at work, and it's one of the most powerful spiritual gifts you possess. But sensitivity and intuition aren't the only tools you have. Another gift chosen ones often carry is the ability to transform energy. This isn't some abstract idea. It's a real, practical skill that you've probably already used without realizing it. Think about it. How many times have you taken a difficult situation and turned it into something meaningful? How many times have you taken pain and turned it into strength? That's not just resilience, it's transmutation. It's the ability to take heavy, negative energy and shift it into something higher, something that serves you. This is a rare and powerful gift, and it's one of the reasons why you've been chosen. Here's a practical way to use this gift. The next time you feel overwhelmed by a negative emotion, whether it's fear, anger, or sadness, don't push it away. Don't try to numb it or ignore it. Instead, sit with it for a moment. Feel it fully. Then ask, what is this energy trying to show me? What can I do with it? For example, if you're feeling fear, it might be pointing you toward an area of your life where you need to grow. If you're feeling anger, it might be highlighting a boundary that's been crossed. Once you understand the message, you can take that energy and use it as fuel to make a change, to take action, or to create something new. This is how you raise your vibration, not by avoiding the lower energies, but by learning how to work with them and transform them. Let's talk about another gift that's unique to you, your connection to something greater than yourself. Some call it the universe, Others call it God, Source, or simply the infinite. Whatever name you give it, you've always felt its presence. Maybe it's that inner voice that whispers to you when you're alone. Maybe it's the way certain moments feel charged with meaning, like the universe is speaking directly to you. This connection is more than just a feeling, it's a direct line to infinite wisdom, and it's always available to you. The question is, how often do you tap into it? One of the simplest ways to deepen this connection is through stillness. This doesn't mean you have to sit cross-legged on a mountain for hours. Stillness can be as simple as closing your eyes for a few minutes, breathing deeply, and letting the noise of the world fade away. In that quiet space, you'll find clarity. You'll notice things you didn't notice before: ideas, insights, answers. The more you make time for this stillness, the clearer your connection becomes. And the clearer your connection, the more aligned you'll feel with your path. But let's not stop there. Another gift chosen ones often have is the ability to inspire others. You've probably noticed this already, how people are drawn to you, how they open up to you in ways they don't with others. This isn't random. Your energy has a way of lighting up the people around you, even when you're not trying. This is part of your purpose. By raising your own vibration, you naturally raise the vibration of everyone you come into contact with. It's like a ripple effect. Your light becomes their light. Your growth becomes their growth. And this is why it's so important for you to step into your gifts fully. It's not just about you, it's about the impact you're here to make. Now, let's address something important. Being a chosen one isn't always easy. In fact, it can feel like a burden at times. You might feel isolated, like no one truly understands you. You might struggle with self-doubt, wondering if you're really capable of living up to the potential you feel inside. But here's the truth: the challenges you face aren't there to break you. They're there to shape you. Every time you overcome a challenge, you become stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. So if you're feeling weighed down by life right now, remember this: you wouldn't have been given these challenges if you weren't capable of handling them. Let's end this part with a question. Not a vague, abstract question, but something real. What are you holding back from? What part of your potential are you afraid to step into? Think about it. Because the moment you stop holding back, the moment you fully embrace your gifts, is the moment your vibration shifts. And when that happens, everything around you begins to change. Everything in this universe operates on energy. It's not just some abstract spiritual idea, it's a fundamental truth supported by science, physics, and the laws of nature. You've heard it before: energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred or transformed. That's exactly what's happening within you and around you at every moment. This energy isn't confined to physical matter, it extends to your thoughts, emotions, and the unseen forces that connect you to the world. Right now, you're vibrating at a specific frequency. This frequency is influenced by your thoughts, your feelings, and even the environment you're in. Have you ever noticed how being around certain people makes you feel lighter, more alive, or inspired, while others leave you drained, anxious, or irritable? That's energy. It's always interacting, always influencing, always shaping your reality. And the most powerful part, you can control it. You can shift your frequency to align with the energy of the life you want to create. This is the secret to raising your vibration and manifesting miracles. Let's break it down into something practical. Imagine your vibration as a radio signal. If you're tuned into a station of fear, self-doubt, and lack, that's the frequency you're broadcasting to the universe, and that's the energy you'll attract back into your life. But if you shift your signal to one of love, confidence, and abundance, you'll start drawing in experiences, opportunities, and people that match that energy. It's not magic, it's resonance. Energy attracts energy. So the real question is, what frequency are you broadcasting right now? And more importantly, how can you change it? One of the most effective ways to raise your vibration instantly is through gratitude. This isn't just about saying thank you or making a list of things you're grateful for, it's about feeling it. True gratitude is a powerful energetic state that shifts your entire frequency. Think about a moment in your life when you felt deeply grateful, when your heart swelled, when you felt connected to something bigger than yourself. Hold on to that feeling for a moment. That's the vibration of abundance. When you live in that state, you're telling the universe, I already have what I need. I'm open to receiving more, and the universe responds to that openness by giving you more to be grateful for. But gratitude is just one piece of the puzzle. Another way to shift your frequency is through visualization. This isn't about daydreaming or wishful thinking, it's about creating a clear, vivid picture of what you want to manifest and aligning your energy with it. When you visualize, you're not just imagining your desired future, you're stepping into it energetically. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So when you visualize with emotion and intention, you're literally rewiring your brain and shifting your vibration to match the reality you want to create. Here's a simple exercise. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Now think about something you want to manifest, something that feels exciting, expansive, and aligned with your soul. Imagine it as if it's already yours. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Who are you in that reality? How do you carry yourself? What kind of energy do you radiate? Hold on to that vision. Feel the emotions that come with it: joy, peace, gratitude. This is the frequency you need to hold on to in your daily life. The more you align your energy with this vibration, the faster you'll attract it into your reality. But here's the thing, manifesting isn't just about thinking positive thoughts or visualizing your dreams. It's about taking aligned action. The universe responds to movement, to momentum. You can't just sit back and wait for things to fall into your lap. You have to show the universe that you're serious about what you want. This doesn't mean forcing things or hustling until you burn out. It means listening to your intuition and taking inspired action, even if it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. Every step you take sends a signal to the universe that you're ready, that you're committed to your growth. And when the universe sees that, it meets you halfway. Let's talk about another powerful tool for unlocking your frequency: your emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. They're not random or meaningless, they're signals, messages from your soul. High vibration emotions like love, joy, and peace elevate your frequency, while low vibration emotions like fear, anger, and shame pull you down. But here's the key: you don't need to suppress or avoid low vibration emotions. In fact, resisting them only makes them stronger. The real power comes from acknowledging and releasing them. When you let yourself feel an emotion fully without judgment or resistance, you allow it to move through you and transform. This is emotional alchemy, and it's one of the most powerful ways to raise your vibration. Let's make this even more practical. The next time you feel a low vibration emotion rising within you, don't fight it. Instead, sit with it. Name it. Feel it in your body. Then ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to show me? Once you've acknowledged it, imagine yourself releasing it. You can visualize it leaving your body as dark smoke or imagine it dissolving into light. Whatever works for you. The point is to let it move through you, rather than letting it stay stuck in your energy field. When you do this, you're not just raising your vibration, you're clearing space for higher vibration energy to flow in. Now, let's go deeper. One of the most overlooked aspects of raising your vibration is your environment. Your surroundings have a massive impact on your energy. Think about the spaces you spend the most time in: your home, your workplace, your social circles. Do they uplift you or do they drain you? If your environment is cluttered, chaotic, or filled with negative energy, it will pull your vibration down, no matter how much inner work you do. On the other hand, when you create a space that feels peaceful, inspiring, and aligned with your energy, it naturally raises your vibration. Here's an exercise for your environment. Take a look around your space right now. What's one thing you can do to make it feel lighter, more aligned with the energy you want to embody? Maybe it's clearing out clutter, adding something that brings you joy, or simply opening a window and letting in fresh air. Small changes like this can have a big impact on your energy. Finally, let's talk about connection. As a chosen one, you're naturally wired to seek deeper connections with others, with the universe, and with yourself. But in today's world, it's easy to feel disconnected. Social media, distractions, and the pace of modern life can pull you away from what really matters. The remedy? Presence. When you're fully present with someone, when you listen deeply and connect from the heart, you create a powerful exchange of energy. And when you're fully present with yourself, when you take the time to tune into your own needs and desires, you strengthen your connection to your soul. So here's the challenge. What would it look like to show up fully present in your life? To engage with the people around you in a way that feels real and meaningful. To give yourself the same level of attention and care that you give to others. These small acts of presence can have a profound impact on your vibration and your ability to manifest miracles. In the end, raising your vibration isn't about being perfect or always feeling positive. It's about becoming aware of your energy, taking responsibility for it, and using the tools you've been given to align with the life you're here to create. You have everything you need within you. The question is, how will you use it? There's a weight that comes with being a chosen one. You felt it, haven't you? That sense of responsibility, that inner knowing that you're here for something greater. But sometimes it feels heavy. You start asking questions like, why me? Why do I feel so different? Why does life seem harder for me than it does for others? The truth is, being chosen isn't about life being easy. It's about being given a role that requires you to grow, to evolve, and to lead, not by controlling others, but by becoming the highest version of yourself. Life has shaped you in ways you might not even recognize yet. Every challenge you've faced, every time you've fallen and had to get back up, every moment you've spent questioning your place in this world, it was all preparation. Think about it. Where others may have crumbled, you've endured. Where others have lost their way, you've kept searching. And that's because you've been given something they haven't: inner power. Not the loud, forceful kind of power, but the quiet, unshakable kind. The kind that comes from knowing who you are, even when the world tries to tell you otherwise. Once you begin to accept yourself, the next step is alignment. This is where everything starts to change. Alignment means living in a way that's true to who you are at your core. It means identifying what lights you up, what feels right in your soul, and making decisions that honor that truth, even when it's hard, even when it doesn't make sense to anyone else. For example, think about the work you do, the relationships you're in, the way you spend your time. Are these choices aligned with your highest self, or are they based on fear, obligation, or the expectations of others? If something feels out of alignment, it's not a failure, it's feedback. It's an opportunity to course correct and move closer to your truth. Here's a simple exercise to help you find alignment. Take a moment to reflect on the things in your life that make you feel alive, those moments when you're fully present, fully yourself, fully connected to something greater. Write them down. Then, think about the things that drain you, the things that feel heavy or out of place. Write those down too. Now, look at your lists. What would it take to do more of what lifts you up and less of what pulls you down? This isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about taking small, intentional steps toward the life you're meant to live. Another key to stepping into your power is releasing the need for external validation. As a chosen one, you're on a unique path. Not everyone will understand it, and that's okay. Your purpose isn't to please others or fit into their expectations. Your purpose is to live authentically, to follow your inner guidance, and to trust that the right people and opportunities will find you when you're aligned with your truth. Stop waiting for permission to be who you are. Stop looking for approval from people who don't see the vision you've been given. You don't need their validation. You've already been chosen. Let's talk about purpose, because this is where everything comes together. Your purpose isn't something you find, it's something you uncover. It's already within you, waiting to be revealed. And here's the secret: your purpose isn't a job title or a specific goal. It's not something you do, it's something you are. It's the energy you bring to everything you do, the way you show up in the world, the impact you have on the people around you. It's less about what you achieve and more about who you become. Think about the moments in your life when you felt most fulfilled, not just happy, but deeply fulfilled. What were you doing? Who were you with? What kind of energy were you embodying? These moments hold clues to your purpose. Maybe you were helping someone, creating something, or simply being present in a way that uplifted others. Whatever it was, that's your purpose in action. The challenge is to bring that energy into every aspect of your life, not just in isolated moments. But here's where it gets tricky. Living your purpose often requires you to let go of what no longer serves you. This can be one of the hardest parts of the journey. It might mean walking away from relationships, habits, or situations that feel comfortable but aren't aligned with your truth. It might mean facing fears you've been avoiding or stepping into roles you don't feel ready for. But every time you let go of something that's holding you back, you create space for something greater to enter your life. Let's make this even more real. Think about one thing in your life that feels heavy, misaligned, or out of place. Maybe it's a relationship, a job, or even a belief about yourself. What would it look like to release it? What would it feel like to let it go? Now think about one thing that feels light, exciting, or aligned with your highest self. What would it take to move toward it? These aren't just questions, they're invitations to step into your power. And finally, let's talk about trust. Trust is the foundation of everything. Trusting yourself, trusting the process, trusting the universe. There will be times when the path ahead feels unclear, when you don't have all the answers, when doubt creeps in. But trust isn't about having all the answers, it's about knowing that you're supported, even when you can't see how. It's about taking the next step, even when the full path hasn't revealed itself yet. So, Here's the truth: you are capable of more than you realize. You've been given gifts that others don't have, not because you're better than anyone else, but because you're here to lift others up. You're here to be a mirror, reflecting the light in others by embracing the light within yourself. This isn't just about you, it's about the ripple effect you create when you live in alignment with your truth. At the end of the day, being a chosen one isn't about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about showing up. It's about stepping into your power, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about living authentically, even when it's uncertain. And it's about trusting that your path, no matter how challenging, is leading you exactly where you're meant to go. So here's the final question: what are you waiting for? You've been chosen. The only thing left to do is choose yourself.